Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
And I'm Bob Parcell.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
And please consider listing your properties with us, where it'll not only be on our company website of mountainslake.com, but on quite a few real estate sites across the country.
And our office hours there at 195 South Main Street are from 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Agents are in and out all the time. So if you happen to stop by there and it's not office hours and there's no one there, you can find our contact information on the front door as well as at our website. And certainly reach out to us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. If you've got questions about buying or selling property, you can pose those questions there, or if you want to reach out to us and just, hey, you got a piece of property you'd love to sell, share that information there and we'll be glad to reach out to you and help you with that.
And the neat thing about as far as your contact, if you have questions, just like Steve said, please give us a call or just stop by the office. And again, with the COVID stuff, we are still practicing being proactive to stop this virus as quickly as any of us can. But again, our office is open, and also we are still in need of properties to sell. We have lots of serious buyers out there. They're in practically all of the price ranges. So if you're thinking about selling your home, and yet you think about the holidays that are coming up very quickly, and you think, this is not going to work, it's not going to sell, well, that's not the answer. It will sell, but the answer may be, is it an inconvenience for you at this point? So that's going to be your decision, but there are plenty of serious buyers out there that are ready to buy your home. So, Steve, you asked us last week about questions, if the viewers had a question, and just before the show, we got a great question because we've had some really nice warm weather that all of us have really enjoyed. The trees were beautiful in Franklin County, and it seems like last week the vivid reds were really shining, and we like it because that certainly attracts people from out of town. But the ones of us that are living right here locally, as you get ready to go into the winter season, what are some things that we should be looking at, even if I'm not going to sell, but what are some things that we should be doing right now to be proactive before we have a cold weather or a snowstorm or whatever? What are some things that you all remind homeowners to do as we go into a colder season?
Take it away, Bob. Go right ahead.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is 10 or 15 years ago, a lot of times around December and January, there were not a lot of home sales. So Betty said, even if you're not prepared to sell your house, the point is now a lot of homes are selling in December and January. So you may consider listing it during that time period. The first thing that comes to my mind is just leaves, in your gutters, because if you wait too long and have your gutters clean, we get an ice spell or snow, and the gutters aren't taking the water away, can back up in the valleys and cause some real problems. So the good news is eventually the leaves quit falling, so when you clean your gutters, maybe you're good for a few months, but that's probably the most important thing that I see. And don't wait till it gets a real cold snap before you make sure your furnace fires, especially an oil furnace or a propane furnace, which sometimes needs a little more maintenance. I've come to realize how great gas logs are. Maybe you want to test those out before it gets real cold or you lose power. And then sometimes people have a bad odor in a floor drain when there's no water in it. Like if your air conditioner is dumping water into a floor drain, a little bit of water in there, and maybe in the winter that's not the case, so maybe a little cup of water there where that pipe goes out of your house, you won't have a bad smell turning back up in it. So that's the things that I can think of. And again, don't wait till it gets to be 15 degrees before you see if that furnace comes on. It doesn't cost much to heat your house when it's 60 degrees outside, so give it a little test. But And then if you do decide to list your home over the winter, because things are definitely moving now, get the leaves up and before the snow comes on them and they get real heavy.
Yeah.
Keep that good first impression.
You mentioned the gas or electric furnace, if you will. That's something I've just recently done, was replace the filter. Bob, I know we may not think about that being necessarily something you do in the winter specifically or preparing for winter, but that's certainly some general maintenance that, periodically I was just amazed at how, it just doesn't take long for it to get pretty dirty. So you want to make sure that those things are working properly.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Going into the winter season, because it, obviously, again, depending on the system you may have, it may or may not have been getting a lot of action. So getting it prepared is one of the things that come to my mind here as we were visiting there. Those leaves you talk about, that it just seems like this time of year, man, they just keep, it's the gift that just keeps giving. At least where I live, anyway.
Where I live, it's like getting sand off the beach.
That's right.
It's a real mental exercise and not getting frustrated.
Yeah, but certainly.
Should have thought about that one. You buy a house with a bunch of trees, I guess. But
yeah, location that does
you
make
have some young boys that get the leaves up. You should be fine.
Yeah, the trouble I have, Bob, is that they don't mind getting the leaves, but they don't sort them very well. Like whatever happens to be in the yard ends up in the leaf pile, if you understand what I'm saying. So I found a hammer out there the other day that how did this get here? And they're all like, So anyway. So, Miss Betty, did we answer your question there today?
I think you did fine. You did fine. I know that many times when folks are moving their clocks, they change the batteries in their smoke detectors. There's all kinds of little things to do, and I saw a friend out painting her front door and painting her deck and doing several things a weekend or so ago, and I thought, wow, that's a great idea. She's really rolling and getting ready for the winter season, getting everything intact. And of course, she was doing a little Christmas decorating as well. So it's a great time to be doing all of the above. But yes, we do have some great properties to show you. We're going to show a few properties and then show you as many properties as we have time for. We won't show maybe as many pictures as we usually do, but let's start out with this one on Big Oak Lane. It's a nice tract of land.
So here's Big Oak Lane. It actually has a Wirtz address. Big Oak, if you travel from Burn Chimney, travel on Burn Chimney Road, you'll approximately almost 7 miles, you turn right onto Big Oak Lane, and this property is there on the left. But it is a lake frontage lot, very private. It's almost 5.5 acres. Great location. I mean, not far from Westlake, and of course not far from Roanoke as well. So great spot here. If you're interested in learning more about it, we'd love to hear from you here. This is Big Oak Lane in Wirtz.
Next, we'll travel to a 50-acre tract in Pittsylvania County. And as we've said before, we'll be glad to work with buyers and sellers in areas outside of Franklin, Pennsylvania, Bedford, Botetourt, of course, Roanoke, Floyd, and Henry. So you have a creek on this property. It has approximately 900 feet of state road frontage on Spring Road. It has a Hurt address, not far at all from the town of Gretna. Mostly wooded, nice creek. Several good building sites, a long state road frontage on Spring Road. Again, this has a Hurt address, but it's not far at all from Gretna. Glad to show this to you. Again, we'll be happy to work with buyers and sellers in areas outside of Franklin County as well.
Another property outside of Franklin County that's located in Collinsville is on John Redd Boulevard. This is a great investment property, 2 bedrooms and a bath, 672 square feet. It needs your attention. So whether you want to use it for a rental property or first home for someone, now it will not qualify for a government loan. So but it's a neat property as far as a starter home perhaps for somebody. Located in Collinsville.
So from Collinsville, we're going to head back up 220 here to Parkview Drive. This is Parkview Drive in Rocky Mount. If as you go past on 220 there, you'll turn on Brick Church Road there at the furniture market, and then I left on Parkway, or excuse me, Parkview Drive. Is where this you'll find this property out there on the left. This is almost an acre. Nice, great location. They're located between between Boone's Mill and Rocky Mount. You're a mile off of 220. You got great views here. You're in the cul-de-sac. Just a great spot here. If you're interested in a lot to build a home, this would be a great spot for it. This is Parkview Drive in Rocky Mount.
Next, we'll travel back to Ferrum for this 11.5-acre tract on Swelling Road. We previously showed you a 20-acre tract on Wadesboro. Again, this is 11.49 acres. Swelling Road is off Hawpatch Road, has a Ferrum address, kind of in the Henry area. Good road frontage on Swelling Road, and the views you see here, in addition to having road frontage on the state road of Swelling, there's a farm road that goes on the back of the property, and the property line goes to the center of this farm road. So you're looking at pictures. This is the view from that farm road heading down to this parcel. Mostly wooded, good private setting, unzoned area of our county. And we'll be happy to show you where this property lays and where the property lines approximately are for this 11.49 acre. Again, on Swelling Road, that's going to be off Wadesboro Road and Hawpatch.
So from Swelling, we're going to head to Riverbend. Here's a nice tract of land, 6.4 acres. Here, it's Riverbend, of course, has frontage on the Blackwater River, a little over 228 feet of water frontage there on the Blackwater River. Great location here, Rocky Mount, in a great community. Certainly, if you're interested in doing a little kayaking or maybe some fishing, this will be a great spot to do that. This is a Riverbend Drive in Rocky Mount. So we're going to head from Riverbend up to up 40 from Rocky Mount. We're going to head 40 west, approximately about 17 miles out of town. But this is up beyond Ferrum, and it's actually in a Ferrum, as Franklin Street is of course, off of 40. That's Franklin Street is 40, excuse me. And so this property is located right off of Highway 40 there. Got a wonderful home here. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, a little over 3,600 total square feet. It's 161 acres. Walk you through. Here's a nice, great room. Wonderful views throughout this home. Lots of windows. So every room has a view. Here's a kitchen, dining area, as you'll see. Step downstairs to the lower level. See that fireplace that runs throughout the home there. But lots of opportunities down here to stretch out, pool table, ping pong, if you're into that kind of thing. Just a shot of the back side of the home here. But a great place to sit back and enjoy those views, grill steak, or there's lots of wildlife here, so you have the opportunity to check those out. Here's a second home on the property here. This home was built in 1977. It's a 2-bedroom and 1 bath, but a very nice home here as a second home on this property. This property also boasts a 60 by 60 shop that includes a sprinkler system. Wonderful spot here if you're interested in you're a car enthusiast and you're looking for a place to store a couple of cars in a 60 by 60 shop here, but you certainly have that opportunity there. It's a nice overview. This property is mainly wooded. It's never been logged, so it's lots and lots of wonderful trees on this property on Franklin Street in Ferrum.
Cloudler Drive is the location of this particular property with a Rocky Mount address. It includes 5,700 plus square feet of living space with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. Has 3 floors. Very spacious, great room. Wonderful master bedroom suite. Even a bonus room on the 3rd floor. Go to the lower floor, you have another spacious family room. And this property is located on the river, so you have water frontage.
So we're going to head from Plowler there just outside of Rocky Mount to Steeplechase. This is a property in Boone's Mill. Great location. there in Boone's Mills, very convenient to Roanoke. This property is 5 bedrooms and 3 full baths, 2 half baths, a little over 6,000 square feet that's finished, 42 acres here with the property. Great views, just a wonderful setting here as you move around. It has a horse farm, 42 acres. It does have a wonderful indoor riding arena that is complete with lights. Great system there. Has a 12-stall horse stable here, so you've got lots of opportunity to look after those animals if you're interested in doing that. Pasture here along with the 42 acres. It is broken up into 8 different sections, so you can rotate those animals around, or certainly can keep them separate if you've got ones that don't want to play nice with each other, Bob. Here's a great spot to sort of view. This place has been used as a wedding venue on a couple of different occasions. You're not going to beat this view here on Steeplechase Lane in Boone's Mill.
Hidden Meadows Lane, that's going to be off of Carolina Springs Road. So it's very convenient to Callaway, and it's a little bit on the west side of Rocky Mount. Stunning views from this property. I've been there several times. It's a custom-built home, very private. It's at the end of Hidden Meadows Lane. There's a very open floor plan, like stacked stone fireplace. There's 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths. Almost 6,600 square feet of finished living space and just under 10 acres. And here's a great view from the dining room, and the entry-level master suite also has great views looking out towards Carolina Springs, up towards the Blue Ridge Parkway, and very large brick patio out back. So it's hard to beat the views you'll find from Hidden Meadows Lane, a nice custom-built home, very convenient to Rocky Mount and extremely private. This is one of numerous commercial listings we have at Mountain Lake Realty. This one on South Main Street, 6,300 square feet with covered parking, paved parking in front and rear. And the entire 6,300 square feet is all on one floor. These walls here are partitions set up like they easily could be removed. They're not structural in any way. So if you wanted open 6,300 square feet, you certainly could have that. We have an extensive list of updates that have been done to this building, including roofing, plumbing, electrical, heating, and air. I'm glad to show it to you. It's very updated in a great location, zoned CBD.
So we're going to head from the heart of Rocky Mount. This is a property that is pending. It's right there at the crossroads, if you will, of Franklin County and Henry County, right on the line. It's on 220, but a wonderful 104-acre farm here with a really nice 3,000 square foot brick ranch home. Wonderful. Well, there's lots of opportunity here. If you're interested, there's two ponds on this property, as well as multiple outbuildings and barns. Lots of opportunity here if you had an interest. And we're excited for the new owners and wish them the best as we move forward.
We previously showed you this fine home on Riverbend Drive earlier, but has 2 lots, great detached building, 1 owner home, 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, plenty of places for parking, 2 car on the entry garage, 1 car under, a nice building to the right. You could easily put 4 cars in the large basement of that building. Shows very well, a couple screen porches on the back, nice dry patio underneath, good river frontage. Great home, and it certainly has a lot of value, this 28 by 50 workshop, and very easy access down to the mighty Blackwater River.
And so from Riverbend, we'll head just across 220. This is a 59-acre farm on Foggy Ridge Road. Wonderful 2-door detached garage that you see here. Has have a couple of barns on the property, as well as currently being used as soybean farm. About 59 acres. It's 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a little over 2,300 total square feet here in the home. This is Foggy Ridge Road.
Located just across the street from our hospital, we find this commercial building that offers 7,246 or 7,240 square feet of space. It includes 4 bathrooms, but it has been divided in, and just as Bob spoke about some temporary walls, there are some temporary walls in this building that could easily be moved as well. Or perhaps if you're thinking about starting your business, you've got nice space here. So a lot of good space in South Main Street.
Next we'll travel to this one-owner home in the Vineyard on the backside of Grassy Hill, if you will. At the end of this nice subdivision, 5 acres. We hope it closes as scheduled. It's just in immaculate shape with a very nice in-ground pool and large patio. 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, a half bath, and 2,700 square feet. Good view here, the back of the home, showing how upstairs you have a nice covered deck and large patio to the unfinished basement area coming out to the very nice in-ground pool.
So from there on Concord Circle, we're going to head to Riverbend Drive. There's a property that is pending as well. A little over 6 acres here. A wonderful home. 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, a little over 3,600 square feet. You got to appreciate the hardwood floors here throughout. Wonderful property on Riverbend Drive in Rocky Mount. It does have river frontage, of course, on the mighty Blackwater, right, Bob?
I think so.
There you go.
Not far from Cable 12 was this one-owner home on Redwood Road. It's under contract to a family from Oregon, so we hope their home closes there. They can move to this area. This home, again, is a one-owner custom-built brick home with numerous updates, extensively updated in and out. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with over 3,740 square feet, 2 masonry fireplaces, lower-level kitchen, finished square footage on 3 floors, good, nice rural setting, great home. Hope it closes as scheduled.
And so from there, not far from our local Cable 12 there on Redwood Road, we're headed back to town on Cromwell Drive. Here's a wonderful 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, a little over 2,200 square feet. It's on almost an acre lot there, but a great location in town on right off of Scufflin Hill Drive. This is on Cromwell actually, but it's right there, not far from, right off Scufflin Hill. Here's a great shot of the living room. Of course, a really nice kitchen, lots of storage space there. It's a wonderful family room with the brick masonry fireplace there. The lower level is unfinished, so you've got lots of possibilities there. You do whatever you so desire here. And of course, a really nice level backyard. So this is Cromwell Drive in Rocky Mount.
As we represent sellers and buyers in Franklin County and beyond, this particular property is located in Roanoke County. It's a very nice property that offers 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It's 2,300 square feet. It's situated on a little over an acre and a quarter. Does have a very nice open floor plan, very spacious bedrooms, and you can enjoy an in-ground pool at this property as well. Old Mill Road.
So from Old Mill, we're going to head to Sample. Here's Sample Road. Another pending property that wishing, hopeful as everything's going to go according to plan. We'll run through it real quick here. See a nice living room. You move in. Wonderful kitchen in this house with a nice island. Here's a shot of the lower level with just a nice rec room there. Wonderful backyard, shot of the back side of the house here. You do have that covered deck and then patio underneath. You gotta really appreciate that. This is Sample Road.
A great location for this home between Boone's Mill and Callaway. Nursery Road is located off of Dugwell Road, which is between Retreat Roads and Callaway Roads. There's some really nice houses through there. This house shows very well. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with just under 1,900 square feet. Good size 1.75 acre lot. Newer constructions, really nice homes on Nursery Road, but again, just a prime location in the Boones Mill, Callaway areas. Easy access to either side of Rocky Mount. for certainly Boonesville and Roanoke.
On South Main Street, this is a former children's clinic, but it offers 3,260 square feet of space. It's situated on just a little over a half of an acre, but certainly ready for your business. Located on South Main Street.
So from South Main, we'll travel to North Main for another commercial listing. 1.21 acres. We have a new survey of this property, which shows frontage on Greer, Pendleton, and Wells North Main streets. I personally think that's a big advantage to the new owner of this property. Nice detached building with a newer metal roof, currently used as a car wash. It's long frontage on North Main Street. I think it should certainly help with someone's commercial desires to use this property. And I also like to emphasize how well the property lays. It would not be extensive excavating to come in off of North Main to get into the property. It lays very well. And again, we'll be glad to share this survey with you.
This home, congratulations to the new owners, and I'll go through very quickly. It's a great property located on Oakdale with 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. They're almost 3,800 square feet. Those new owners were looking for getting out in a rural area and having lots of wildlife, and you certainly got it with that property. So we moved to Tanglewood Hills, and this property already went under contract. Again, it showed so well, great location, close to all the amenities, so it's no wonder it went under contract so quickly.
Another commercial property in Rocky Mountain, very close to our office. On Maple Avenue, I'm sure a lot of viewers will recognize this as the former Family Physicians. It's paved parking all the way around. 4,458 square feet that's finished on two floors. The vast majority of the square footage is on the entry level. Has all kinds of potential, zoned CBD. And we'll be more than happy to show you this property on Maple Avenue. It has lots of potential. Very large home, again, used by Korean and family physicians for many years.
So we're going to leave the town of Rocky Mount and head up to Hiawatha Drive. There's almost an 81 acre property here with a nice log cabin on it. Wonderful wildlife here. Very open floor plan here with this log cabin. Wonderful property on Hiawatha. Hopefully everything goes according to plan with this pending property.
The property on Maple Avenue is currently under contract. We hope it closes as scheduled. Good frontage on both Maple Avenue and East Church Street. Very nice lot. The vast majority of the original features of this home are still there. And we'll be glad to show you this property.
So we're going to head from downtown to Farmview Road. Here's a wonderful 3-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,600 square feet, sits on almost 4 acres. You walk into this home, nice hardwood floors here, great room, living room and dining room area combo. Chance to see the kitchen. This home has a detached garage as well as a 4-bay shed that you see here. This is a nice property on Farmview Road. It's going to conclude our listings today at Mountain to Lake Showcase. We'll see you next week.